Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck opening. This is the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure deck released for the TCG, being a very awesome structure deck, introducing a bunch of new Blue Eyes White Dragon support, along with reprinting a good number of the old Blue Eyes support and other cards to help with the actual Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. This deck is definitely one that comes with a lot of different cards in the deck, as you can see here, and 3 of copies for a good number of cards as well, including 3 copies of Sage with Eyes of Blue, and also 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon. But enough talk, I figured we'd open up this deck and see what all we get with the actual structure deck itself. So we have, looks like we have a promo card, very nice, a secret rare, Maiden of White being one of the new cards in the deck. So it's not even included with the structure deck. I wonder, did it say anything about any chance for a potential promo card included with these? No, I don't think so, but still very nice. And it's got the little holder, so you kind of have to rip the deck box, which is sad because, you know, I like to keep one of them for the collection. But look at it, it's not easy. I'm gonna have to rip the actual one, or, you know, there, but still. So going through it again, we have the secret rare Maiden of White, which I know I ripped the box, but it did say it came with the actual deck itself. It said at the bottom, so do we get like a promo copy along with the actual copy of the deck? I'm not too sure, but let's go ahead and see everything we have that comes with the structure deck itself. We have Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon, the new Xyz monster for the Blue Eyes deck. So we have synchros, fusions. I think there's also a link monster. So now Blue Eyes have a good majority of extra deck monsters to be able to summon out, with this being one of the newer ones, a rank 8 monster. Cannot attack directly unless it has a normal monster's material. Going to use each of the following effects of Indigo Eyes once per turn. If it's Xyz summon, negate the effects of all face-up cards. So a 4,000 attack point rank 8 monster. Very awesome. Here is the link monster. Almost looks like a baby Blue Eyes White Dragon. Spirit with Eyes of Blue, just needing 1 level 4 lower dragon or spellcaster monster, which can easily be met as well using any of the stone Blue Eyes monsters or any of the spellcaster monsters, including the Maiden of White as well. So just being able to place a True Light from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up by sending this card. So it's almost like a hand trap kind of monster, but also a level 1 tuner. With this also being the option to take a Mausoleum of White from our deck, either out to our hand or send it to the graveyard, and then being able to tribute this card to special summon a Blue Eyes from your hand or graveyard. But you cannot, if you special summon an effect monster from the graveyard by this effect, it cannot attack, its effects are negated. It's still a great Link 1 setup as well. Alright, so we do have an ultra rare version along with the secret rare version of Maiden of White. Very awesome. Nonetheless, we have this being the setup, as mentioned before, for our True Light spell. White for eyes, wishes for Eyes of Blue. Misread that there with the foil, but still. With this card, being able to discard 1 card, add 1 level 1 light tuner and 1 power trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. Great search power as well in the form of a spell. Here's the new boss synchro monster, needing 2 tuners and 1 non-tuner Blue Eyes. A Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon, so a 3-headed version of the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. This card just looks awesome as well. So many of these Blue Eyes cards look really cool. We have Neo Kaiser Seahorse, a new upgraded version of Neo Kaiser, or Kaiser Seahorse for the deck as well, a level 4 tuner also. So I guess you could potentially use this to help with getting out Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon on top of some of our other setup that we do in the deck also. Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. There's so many new Blue Eyes cards in this deck. It's insane. This is another very nice artwork card. I could definitely see this one on a playmat, but hopefully you all can see the card effects as well as I hold them here with the camera. Majesty of the White Dragons. Show up to 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand, face up monster zone and or graveyard. Destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. So another destruction type of trap card by utilizing 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, which we have the 3 of here. So here's 1 copy. Oh, they gave us different artworks. I wasn't sure if they were going to do that or not. So the 3 different artworks, but sadly not my favorite artwork is among the 3. One of my favorite Blue Eyes artworks is the anime artwork with Kaiba, but still they gave us 3 copies and 3 different artworks at that. We have Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon in a common copy finally as well. Same with Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, Then we have Dragon Spirit of White, all common copies, including a common copy of Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon in a common copy as well, the White Stone of Legend, White Stone of the Ancients, Sage with Eyes of Blue, which I believe we are getting an ultimate rare copy, and this is the one that they said there's 3 copies of in the deck, so 3 copies of that card. Master with Eyes of Blue, Dictator of D in a common form as well, 2 copies. Here's a common Nibiru for a hand trap spot in the deck, and Ash Blossom as well, very nice. Effect Veiler, 2 Effect Veilers, and Chaos Form. So look at that, just a good chunk of hand traps included with the structure deck as well. We have Chaos Form, 2 copies of Ultimate Fusion, I believe I saw also on the list. We have the Melody of the Awakening Dragon. Do we have 1 copy or 2? 2 copies of this card as well. Here's the Mausoleum of White. This is the one card that I believe they said you can set up with. It's either the Link Monster or the Maiden of White. Yep, you can, if this card is Link Summon, you can take 1 Mausoleum of White from your deck and either add to your hand or send it to the graveyard. So being able to search out this older field spell for the Blue Eyes deck. Burst Stream of Destruction. I believe we had 2 copies of Trade-In as well. Very, very cool. And then we had Called by the Grave, also another good spot. True Light, reprinted also. Ultimate Creature of Destruction for our trap. Same with Destined Rivals, and a copy of Infinite Impermanence. So we have a bunch of hand traps, Infinite Impermanence, you name it, just an easy way using these structure decks to get a good number of hand traps you might need as well. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon as a common. And then we have Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Blue Eyes Twin Burst, Blue Eyes Tyrant, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and then Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, a common version of Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres, and then we end off with just the other code cards as well. Now, I am curious about this promo, if Maiden of White is the only promo that comes in this foil treatment. I have 1 more deck to open. I figured I wasn't going to open another one on camera, but now that we know that there is a promo, let's see what we get from this one. Okay, so it is just another copy of the Maiden of White, or I just so happen to get another different foil for that copy as well. But other than that, this is definitely a really, you know what, we're going to try 1 more. There is 3 copies here. Let's see what the last one, just to know for sure. Good chance. And oh, yep, look at that. Good thing we opened the 3rd one. So there is a 3rd chance to get a different secret rare variant foil. That looks very, very nice. Look at that. I almost quit and I would have thought just Maiden of White. But with that 3rd structure deck, we did confirm that a good number of the different foils can come in a very nice looking secret rare copy for the decks as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this look at the Blue Eyes structure deck. And as always, until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.